Well, another big story tonight. Video of the incident went viral. Now the man detained by ICE outside of a Baltimore elementary school, now at a detention facility. The Department of Homeland Security says the man resisted arrest and dragged an ICE officer. Our Casey Baylor live on your corner in Southeast Baltimore tonight, telling us city school officials deny working with ICE despite their claims. Casey.
Rick, city schools made it clear in a new statement today that they had no involvement or cooperation with federal agents yesterday. That's in response to a statement coming from the acting assistant secretary Lauren Biss, who wrote ICE leadership coordinated with school officials as well as the governor's office. Meanwhile, city officials are now looking into this incident, waiting and hoping for an investigation.
You never want to see children put in that position.
Children watching as two adults were detained by ICE officers outside Commodore John Rogers Elementary Middle Schools. The incident captured on video during a preschool graduation, according to officials with city schools. State Senate President Bill Ferguson says a family drove into the school's parking lot with ICE agents following them. The Department of Homeland Security alleges Jesus Acevedo Sanchez, quote, violently resisted arrest before driving off to the school. In a social media video, Ferguson says there was an agreement these kinds of enforcement acts would not happen in front of schools.
And here we are, June 11th, not even 2 weeks later, and total insanity is breaking out in front of schools.
Baltimore Councilwoman Odette Ramos notes the initiatives the city put in place to protect immigrant rights.
The city government doesn't always have jurisdiction over the federal government, right? So it is tricky. We have done everything we possibly can from our laws perspective.
Back in the beginning of March, Mayor Scott signed an executive order to protect the rights of immigrant communities. It included preventing ICE agents from entering city facilities without a warrant and restricting city police cooperation with federal agents. Weeks later, City Council approved the Safe Spaces and Communities Act, which mirrors the executive order. City Council adds they are working with city schools and other partners to pursue potential action.
Well, I know that a lot of our residents feel that they can't leave the house. Every one of us is trying to figure out the best way to make our family safe, and so we'll just keep exploring.
And Baltimore City Schools adds staff acted quickly to move children away from that scene, and the district says they welcome ICE to acknowledge their commitment, which they say where they say that enforcement action should not happen on school campuses. Reporting live on your corner from Southeast Baltimore, I'm Casey Baylor for WJZ.